What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Stand Tall. It is September 20th, and we are reading from The Art of War and the Daily Stoic to find what wisdom we can glean from combining the two. We're in Chapter 9, The Army on the March, for September 9. We just so happen to be on verse 9. In dry, level country, take up an easily accessible position with rising ground to your right and on your rear, so that the danger may be in front and safely lie behind. So much for campaigning in flat country. We like to go over to an alternate translation because sometimes we get extra insight from the other generals of the time. On level plateau, take up positions where it is easy to maneuver, keeping higher land to your right rear with low ground in front and high ground behind. This applies to an army on a plateau. Dumu says that the warrior emperor Taigong said, an army must keep rivers and marshes to the left and hills to the right. So I was thinking about this because that's so time and era specific, and I'm thinking it might have something to do with shields in the left and swords in the right. I know this is Japan, and but they still had shield warfare and things like that, but I'm probably sure it has more to do with archers and things like that. But I think that just having the fortification, on the right hand side and on the rear, and it's just kind of like, metaphorically speaking, like always have, somewhere that is your strong side that's being guarded and your weak side is being protected by natural formations. Mei Yao Chen says, choose level ground convenient for vehicles. Keep hills to your right rear and you will have a way of getting momentum. It is convenient for fighters if they are heading downhill. So, I mean, okay, so we're on a level plateau and then keeping higher land. So even on terrain where you can't necessarily find the high ground, I guess still try to find the highest ground possible is, every small advantage. That's what I would glean from that. Like every little thing does help when it comes to when you need to engage in war. And just, I mean, everything does help too in positioning and everything like that is what he's saying. So let's go over to the Daily Stoic, a book by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. Great book. Go pick up a copy. The title of the day for September 20th is Life Isn't a Dance. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, because an artful life requires being prepared to meet and withstand sudden and unexpected attacks. Marcus Aurelius, Meditation 7.61. So that's a good one, especially as someone who wrestled in high school. Not for long, but I wrestled. But just anything, any kind of sport, you just got to be ready for the inevitable, and like things are going to happen suddenly. Dancing is a popular metaphor for life. One must be limber and agile and go along with the music. One must feel and follow and flow with their partner. But anyone who has tried to do something difficult where there is competition or an adversary knows that the dancing metaphor is not sufficient. Nobody ever gets up on stage and tries to tackle a dancer. The dancer never gets choked out by a rival. For a wrestler, on the other hand, adversity and the unexpected are part and parcel of what they do. Their sport is a battle just like life. They are fighting an opponent as well as their own limitations, emotions, and training. Life, like wrestling, requires more than graceful movement. We have to undergo hard training and cultivate an indomitable will to prevail. Philosophy is the steel against which we sharpen that will and strengthen that resolve. Philosophy is the steel against which we sharpen that will and strengthen that resolve. I repeat that because what we're doing is taking Eastern and Western philosophy and combining the two. And every single day that we keep choosing to stand tall is every single day that we sharpen a little bit more.